Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion.
We're playing some GeoGuessr. Yeah, good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Let's
Are you ready to tie it up? It's a sort of an abridged session here.
A little bit. To
My
be
schedule's
honest, I get
against it.
I get
My
anxious when one of us is up by like more than one. Like if there's a 2-win discrepancy in either direction, I start to go like, oh, maybe this is when somebody starts to pull away.
Yep.
And at the start of the series, it was me, and then yesterday and over the past like maybe 4 or 5 days, it's been you. But we seem to self-correct over time.
Yep. It meets a little resistance at a certain level, then it comes back up, and it's ooh, okay, we can't go that far. The spread's too big.
Yeah.
Are these investment terms working for you?
I'm not really an investor sort of guy.
Oh, come on, that's what everyone's doing now. You buy 1/1000th of a Bitcoin and be like, "Oh, I'm an investor." It's just like what they do for I'm a content creator. They make
right,
a video.
yeah.
I saw a comic book that was perfect. It was or not a comic book. It was just a web comic of some kid like saying, "Hey, so and so. Here's the milk challenge," and then like they try to chug the gallon, and like of course they can't. And they throw up and like make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then the kid's parents are like, so, or someone goes up to him and is like, so what do you do? And he's like, I'm a content creator.
Well, I think that's very offensive, Sinvicta. I think that, they're trying.
I'm not the one who made it.
But if you want to be a jerk about it, then by all means,
I'm not
don't
being
let
a
me...
jerk about it. I just thought it was funny.
All right.
Did you know that retweeting Greenpeace lowers your carbon footprint?
I'm old-fashioned about money. I'm not the money guy. I have a guy who's a money guy, and then he tells me things, and I go, "You sure?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "All right, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't." Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm the fool because I don't own any assets that have gone up 100 times in value over the past 5 years. So,
maybe you do.
You
just live in the most expensive part in the entire world.
Well, yeah, that doesn't mean Bitcoin is the same price here that it is everywhere. I think, to the best of my knowledge.
There's no Canadian Bitcoin.
Well, I don't want to be a caricature of myself, but did you know Ethereum is a Vancouver-based cryptocurrency?
I actually did not know that.
That's true.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's there's crypto events here fairly frequently that I don't go to because I don't know anything about crypto.
You probably know the band who was opening for the crypto event. It sounds like something that Rob Zombie would head up.
You know what? I 100% agree. For some reason, when I think of a band playing a crypto concert, it's like Rob Zombie opening for Disturbed.
Yep. With an encore act by Godsmack.
Yes. It's just, for whatever reason, it seems to, and I'm not, I mean, I think you're fans of these bands, so in particular, I offer no offense.
No, you can say, it's not like I'm in the band. I don't care if people like or don't. I mean, look, I like Disturbed. They've got some cheesy songs, but they also got some really good songs.
I like that David Draymond exclusively tweets in all caps, no matter what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a real commitment to the Disturbed aesthetic.
Do you remember? I don't. You may have watched it. I don't know. When Disturbed came out, I don't remember what. I think it was off their second album, and he had those giant spikes coming out from his lower lip.
Yes, I do.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've seen. Oh my god, you crushed this guy.
I sort of found the intersection, to be honest.
Dude, it was 4 minutes of me just looking around the map. I apologize to my viewers.
I mean, the thing is, madness is the gift that has been given to me. Sorry, that has been given to me.
Oh, wow.
That was a really good oh, wah,
I'm a Disturbed fan.
I used to, like, the Down With the Sickness was in Rock Band 2 or 3. And, that was always my most dreaded part of the song, because I can't do it. I don't know if it's just the way, like, maybe I haven't opened up my hate and let it flow into me yet, but I always just go ooh ah, 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 and it just sounds like it's just not right.
I do metal vocals.
It's true.
I can do them. I don't know if I do them very well, but I enjoy singing in the car. I'm that weird guy that sometimes you'll pull it next to, and the dude or the chick's just going ham singing along. I'm sort of like that.
I do that too.
I enjoy singing. I don't know.
I do as well, even though I'm just god awful at it.
What?
Why move me backwards?
What does this sign actually mean?
You see the sign that says CBTA?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have to assume. At first, I thought we were maybe in Russia again when I saw that sign, but then I realized it probably is an acronym for like a mining area or like some kind of governmental body or like a protected zone or something. Like,
have you seen the buildings to the left of that sign?
No, I'm sadly past it.
Okay.
Was there value there?
Yes. Not a lot.
Oh, okay. You know what? I actually did.
Okay.
I saw the language on the signs.
Yeah.
Now that I think of it. Yeah.
This is distinctly... Dude, what could that... That has to be like a company road or something. Or
yeah.
Like you said, like some sort of operation there. Because there's no way... There's absolutely no... Oh, I just went backwards too. There's no way that's the name of a city or a town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the corner of the and
corner of County Road 6 and Highway 2.
Yeah, and Junction F.
Dude, I mean, we've both seen the language.
Yes.
It is inconceivable to me that this is Spain. It just like there's there's not enough space in Spain to do this.
No, this is clearly South America, and I'll do you one better. I'll almost guarantee this is not Mexico.
What makes you say that?
Just the fact that there's a whole lot of nothing out here.
That's what I was thinking too. Is like Mexico is like it's too narrow to have this much space.
We are only seeing this from the vantage point of a car on one road out in the middle of BF nowhere, but like, I'm going with this country here only because it's my go-to. The environment is right. This might be wrong, but
you may be right, but for all I know, you may be wrong. You know that
whatever
one?
you do, if you haven't picked, don't listen to me.
Yeah. I think it's. I haven't picked yet, but I'm pretty sure it's Mexico.
Yeah.
You may be wrong, but I may be right. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do amazingly, but I got 3,600.
73. This is two rounds in a row now that I've had a bomb guess.
For what it's worth, I had selected Argentina, and then just before you started talking about how you're pretty sure it's not Mexico, a truck passed that had a license plate or like branding on the front of the truck that said Larmex, and I went, I don't have a lot of information, but I'm going to assume that must mean it's a Mexican company.
Well, I clearly did not see that truck.
Ended up being a safe bet.
This is one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen on GeoGuessr. These vines, dude, or roots, or whatever, are just taking over this house.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the mossy cobblestone. Like, I understand that.
There's also there's a woman with half of a head that you'll discover later.
Okay.
Depending on which road you go down.
Oh, this is a dead end. Okay.
This feels like England.
Yes. You would be... I mean, it's the United Kingdom. Maybe. I don't want to say anything with any certainty anymore, because I was like, oh, this is definitely not Mexico, until this guy gets a freaking Larmex, and I don't see anything. But you should have seen something by now, and this is what I'm referring to, team, that clues you in on the possibility of it being UK.
Yeah. Can you believe that this country once had an empire that stretched so wide that the sun never set on it.
I mean, they still do, don't they?
No, unless... Well, I mean, now, see, you're riling me up. You're garnering my rancor, because although I guess on paper we are still a British subject, it's more of like the kind of situation where like I chose not to disown my parents. Like we meet at the negotiating table as peers, but when I leave, I do say, I love you, Mom, I love you, Dad.
That's an apt analogy, actually.
Whereas you guys were like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Dun-dun-dun.
Madness is the gift that has been given to me.
When did Rage Against the Machine actually break up?
I didn't know they were broken up.
Really?
I mean, it's not like I've been going around going, any day now, that new Rage album's gonna be out. But I didn't realize that they had officially...
Well, I guess I don't know for sure. I don't want to state that as fact, because I'm not... Rage Against the Machine is like, it's one of those bands that, they're kind of like the Beastie Boys for me in a way. Like, if I hear a song by them, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a pretty decent song, but like, I'll never be bothered to like look up what album it came off of or listen to it again on my own.
Probably the Battle of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
I
maybe?
actually like agree with you basically 100%. I would never turn off a Rage Against the Machine song, but I also do not own any Rage Against the Machine albums.
Yeah. Do I own? No, I'm thinking of Smashing Pumpkins. I was thinking of
extremely different.
Well, no, but I was thinking of the cover of I forget the name of the album that had. Maybe it actually is Battle for Los Angeles. The one that has Pocket Full of Shells on it. I don't remember if I own that, but I definitely. Was that the name of the album?
No, the album might be Battle for Los Angeles.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I don't own that. Anyway, the point is that I was thinking of the Evil Empire album cover, and I was getting that confused with the Rage Against the Machine one, which is not anywhere close. Yeah, I'm just gonna put us down like here. I don't know where I've seen city names, but I don't know where they are.
I found the road, but I was pretty far off.
You got me by 209.
What is the Ullswater and Ira Force?
The what?
You see, England, what are you doing? First off, Howtown, great name, I love it. St. John's in the Vale. Say hi to Peter Baelish for me. But then what is this? Ullswater and Ira Force. Ira Force Car Park. Is it Era Force? Era Force Waterfall? Anyway.
I thought you were talking about the next guest, so I've already started. But
no, that's
It doesn't matter because we can still.
No!
We can still bang on about that subject.
How do you do it? I can't do it.
Oh, wow.
How do you do that? Do you have to access like a different part of your voice when you start it?
Why? The only I can say is like try to do what you do to clear your voice. You're like, but like, no, well, not like that. You're not pushing air out like that. Like it's more like, yeah, there you go, Sly. I said, get down with the sickness.
Yeah, open up your head and let it flow into me, Adrian.
I had a fever of 103. It's not the right song.
That's Hot-Blooded. That's another song about sickness, I suppose. And
Hot-Blooded. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we may not be in.
That is an absurd.
Well, it's like
assumption to make.
I'm sorry, Belarus and Ukrainians.
Rarely are we in Belarus, but Ukraine does happen.
It had no. I mean, we did have a Belarus guest. I think last week.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, it's a rare occasion. I'm sorry. You're getting lumped into. It looks close enough to be Russian. I mean, it's all like Cyrillic.
Cyrillic.
No, it's Cyrillic.
It's Cyrillic, like.
Now, hey, there's another great rapper name right there. We had Fat Pipe and now Cyrillic.
Cyrillic, yeah. He can rap about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
See, No, I've never watched it.
That surprises me like a little bit.
I heard it was pretty good. But I'm not
an extremely popular piece of media for our particular demographic of like job and hobby subset.
Got a fever of 103. I was thought I'd do a pretty decent boomhauer from King of the Hill, which I just randomly started doing it on stream one day, and got a dang old Cyrillic, man. Sounds a little bit like Cyrillic as well. A big good rapper named Fat Pipe, man. You know, I just don't know what country we're in over here. This dang old P Watt over here looks similar to these other P Watts over here, and
Sinvicta?
Dang man.
I love you. That's why I have to say, don't quit your day job.
I've never been good with impressions.
It's not. I mean, it's not. It just sounds like
I wasn't. But the thing is, I wasn't trying to do a boomhauer when I did
it.
It's
it's like it's evocative of boomhauer, but is also like just you mumbling, which is fine.
I don't have a southern accent.
No, but you sort of. I mean, did you have a southern accent in? Did you think that you had a southern accent in what you just did?
No.
All right. Yeah.
I can fake a southern accent.
That I don't like that one at all. That's like a North Carolina sort of. It's like a Georgia plantation owner or something.
Greenbow, Alabama. It's random Forrest Gump. I mean, I'm happy with that amount of points. I don't know if you've guessed yet.
Wow, I was way more off than I should have been, considering I found the city on the sign.
You found the city?
Well, I found Rostov, because I know it from EU4, but... Hey, what's your score at?
12 4 55. Yeah.
16,337.
Yeah. Also known as unattainable.
Puts me in a power position, I'll admit.
Advents Fika?
Yeah.
Fika.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an accent at all.
I don't think you have an accent either. Except maybe a broader, like, American dialect, but no, I don't think you sound like... If you spoke to me, I wouldn't be like, yeah, this person's from Texas.
This guy's a straight up Bermudian. I'll tell you what.
I also do not think you sound Bermudian. You know what dialect I really like listening to?
Australian.
It's gonna surprise you, because yes, I just love the Australian accent. Ooh, man with the British accent no, it's not Australian, Sinvicta.
What voice is this?
This is, I'm in my second year of college, and there's an exchange student here who I like because he's from a different country voice.
Gotcha.
It's Jamaican.
Jamaican.
And I'm not talking about, like, just because the island. I'm talking about, like, if you hear, like, sometimes I'll go on this rabbit hole of, like, watching Jamaican YouTubers, because they speak English, but it's not like, you know, British people, they speak English, obviously, but they say the same things that we would say, but with an accent. Like, the Jamaican dialect is like a patois of local slang, proper English, and then like an accent thrown over top of it that makes it very difficult for me to understand what they're saying. And yet sometimes when you're listening to them, you're like, I don't know what the words you're saying are, but I 100% get the meaning. It's a very... I genuinely mean this to come across as complimentary instead of like, can you speak slower, man? I don't understand the words that are coming in. Like, it's... If you've never listened to, like, fluid Jamaican speech, it's cool.
we got that a lot in Bermuda.
That makes actually perfect sense. I was just trying to.
There's also a lot of really heavy English accents that isn't Jamaican prevalent there.
In Bermuda.
Yes.
What's the population of Bermuda?
Probably very, very small.
Like under 100,000?
Yeah, I would easily. You know what? I can't pull up another window because I don't know if it's going to swap to that one. But
yeah,
I'll look it up after and let you know in the comments down below what the population of Bermuda is. So I'm just looking for the road because every city that I've seen so far. I mean, I know which country we're in 100%, obviously, but like. It's a pretty big country that we're in.
It's a large country.
It ain't no Texas, I'll tell you that, bud.
I mean, it's a large country.
I wish I could fake a Jamaican accent. I really moved. Do.
I still did well. It's not sandbagging, but I moved from like where I actually would have gotten 4,900 to where I got 4,200. That's why when you take a test, they always tell you, go with your first instinct if you're waffling between two answers.
Oh wow, yeah, I would have never got. I guessed closer to Stockholm. You still beat me by 103.
Accidentally loaded up my Twitter account there on the screen.
I'm not even trying to meme, even though it's kind of weird that you beat me by 103 points after we just got done saying we got a fever of 103.
That's an extremely valid point.
I'm not saying that the entire universe is connected or anything like that. It's just a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Population of Bermuda. That's actually a lot more than I thought. This, according to Google, it's 65,331.
Yeah.
But
GDP per capita, 89,795.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
There's a lot of money to be made, to be had
in terms of GDP. Liechtenstein, Monaco, Luxembourg, Bermuda. Is Bermuda a tax haven?
Yes.
So that's like Jeff Bezos would be like, Amazon's now based in Bermuda.
Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of very rich people that go to Bermuda just for like vacation.
Bermuda is an offshore financial center, which results from its minimal standards of business regulation, laws, and direct taxation. It has one of the highest consumption taxes in the world, and on all imports in lieu of an income tax system.
15.5% tax is imposed on the total value of cash and benefits, or given for services rendered in Bermuda by an employee.
Having no corporate income tax, Bermuda is a popular tax avoidance location. Google, for example, is known to have shifted over $10 billion in revenue to its Bermuda subsidiary, utilizing the double Irish and Dutch sandwich tax avoidance strategies, reducing its 2011 tax liability by $2 billion.
I think there was an article on that a long time ago, well, 7 years ago about that.
Dude, that's amazing.
Anytime Bermuda gets like shown or talked about in the news or on TV, it was a huge deal. I think I've talked about this before, especially when Kokomo came out for the Beach Boys. Yeah. Everyone's like, "Wait, they're gonna say it, Bermuda!" Ah! You gotta remember, it's a small place, man.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm just amazed. No corporate income tax.
Nope. It sucks though if you want to try to buy some.
Yeah.
Or importing stuff is just it. I'll never forget this. I thought about I was gonna save up money to buy a movie on VHS because that's what happened. That's what we did back in the 80s.
Yeah,
and it had to be imported from the United States. It would have cost $89 just to ship it. This is back in the 50s.
No, this is back in the 80s. Yeah, okay, I get you. I guess it also sucks if you live in America and these corporations are not paying hacks that you could use for infrastructure. But I digress.
Yeah, I like to when we're playing GeoGuessr on stream, I like to zoom into Street View and show people like, oh, this is the school that I went to. This is the. I try to see if I can remember from being a kid, if I remember like my way around like the roads and stuff. I do a fairly decent job at it.
Well, thanks for watching. I'm not just ignoring that, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you later.